Guys, good evening and welcome back once again to another crypto live session with Crypto with B. I'm your host Brian, and of course for this weekend, I will update you guys on the airdrop of the week on what's really happening for this week. I think there are a lot of exciting news coming in from the NFT side. Okay, like Magic Eden, like 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗃. I think a lot of people are making life-changing wealth from trading NFTs, and I believe the NFT hype is back again. And yeah, nonetheless, let's get started here for this week. So we can see here, okay, for this week alone itself, I have also secured some Movement Labs allocation. Okay, so Movement Labs is actually a testnet, and it's actually a layer one for Ethereum. And finally, they have launched on the Ethereum mainnet. So their mainnet is set to launch on Q1 2025. So they're giving you a chance whether or not to claim on Ethereum mainnet or the Movement mainnet. Okay, so if you claim on Ethereum mainnet, then you can claim directly. Okay, and then if you want to claim on the Movement network, then you gotta wait, right? You gotta wait next year. Okay, so yeah, with that, they're giving you 25% extra bonus if you are willing to claim on the Movement network. Okay, so for me, I'm not in a hurry or rush to claim, so which is why I settled for the additional 25% bonus. Okay, so congratulations once again, because this is absolutely free. Okay, it costs you nothing, just your time. Okay, so if you have been farming, like, participating in the 𝗀𝗃 task, that is how you get rewarded. Okay, that is how you get rewarded. So yeah, you can see a lot of people are actually getting a lot here. 500,000 move with a current price of like 80 cents or $1. The highest it goes to about $1. So it's huge. I think a lot of people are actually creating a lot of wallets to farm Movement Labs alone. Okay, so better than 𝗧𝗫𝗃 and Stucknet, I agree. Okay, so yeah, this is absolutely shocker, I think, for people who are fading this testnet, because it's a 40 million funding from VC. So which is why I really pay attention to this testnet. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the first one. And then moving on next, we can see here coming in from ODOS. So ODOS, as you know, that this is actually a DEX where you can actually swap tokens. And yeah, coming to this, okay, I'm not really active on ODOS, but somehow I use Jumper, and Jumper somehow picked ODOS as a alternative for you to swap your tokens, right? So yeah, when I check, and then I got some allocation from this. Okay, and then quite surprisingly, right, when you least expect something to happen, okay, that's where it will come. When you have high hopes that the airdrop that you want, it turns out to be the other way. So sometimes in this kind of airdrop journey, it's better to have low expectation. Okay, sometimes you don't know that you even perform, or you even actively doing the drop, but somehow it rewards you, right? So somehow, one way or another, indirectly you've been interacting with that protocol. We might not know until today, which is ODOS. Okay, so you have already, you can able to check your allocation. Snapshot was taken on 28th of August. 28th of August, so there's about 4 months, 4 months back. So airdrop claiming starts on 20th of December. So congratulations once again for you guys who have gotten this airdrop. So for those of you who qualified, right, those who execute at least $100 worth of trades with 3 unique days, okay, so the total supply will be 10 billion of tokens. The listing price will probably be around 2 cents per token. Okay, so around 2 to 3 cents according to CC2. So yeah, I think this is actually quite good. Okay, we didn't expect this thing to happen, but somehow it drops. Okay, and yeah, so like I said, continue to farm, continue to work on your on-chain progress, because you might never know, right, what you will be getting along the way. Okay, so that's why I'm saying interact with all those bridges, interact with all those decks like Bungee, okay, Bungee, and then Jumper, and then Magpie. So all these are still yet to airdrop, right? So when you use this bridge, okay, somehow one way or another, it still interact with all those type of protocols. Okay, so yeah, this is the one. And then moving on next, we can see here, coming in from the NFT side, which is Magic Eden. So as you know, that Magic Eden is more towards the Solana side. Okay, and if you are trading NFT is like buying and selling actively on the market, then I believe you should qualify because one Magic Eden is equivalent about $6 at the current price as of last few days. Okay, so you can able to claim until 1st of Feb, which is next month, next 2 months from now. Okay, so I think a lot of people are actually eating very, very well from Magic Eden if they are actively trading. Then next, we can see here coming in from Rivalz network. Okay, so the checker will be coming in next year, next month, which is January 2025, and then the token generation event will be happening on end of January. Okay, so again, like I said, all these are free testnet, 100% free airdrop. If you haven't joined yet, follow the steps. Okay, so yeah, I think right. If you are keen, if you are willing to do, if you are willing to take the risk now, maybe you might want to try for Rivalz. Okay, because you got to mint what 20 NFTs daily. Okay, so many tasks that you need to do, but of course, this is absolutely free. So you might want to pay attention if you really want to take. Also, snapshot has yet to be taken. So yeah, because the checker will be on January. So probably within these two weeks from now, you might want to do something, or you're running a risk if you're planning to do so, especially at this stage. Okay, so I leave it to you guys. And then next we can see here coming in from CVEX. So the mainnet date have already announced, which is the 8th of January, which is next year. And then your allocation airdrop will be determined by the amount of experience points you've earned through the testnet program. So again, this is actually free testnet. So yeah, I think if you have been actively doing on CVEX testnet, then I think you should qualify as well. So like I said, there's so many opportunities that you can able to do, but we cannot do all, right? We cannot be farming all, but we got to filter which one that suits us, which one that we feel that is comfortable to farm. Like Movement Labs, I filter very well. 40 million funding, check. VCs have done their due diligence, and then the best thing of all is free. You don't have to pay anything, right? So end of the day, it's all about minting NFTs, swap, bridge, and then that's it. You get rewarded. So yeah, I think through experience like this, then only you can able to measure how much are you going to achieve from the testnet program once they launch their token. So if you have a financial goal, if you know how much you want to achieve from doing airdrops, then you should measure based on your time, the amount of time that you want to put in, and then the amount of wallets that you want to use. Okay, if you can see okay the results, then you might want to increase. Okay, so moving on, we can see here. Okay, so for those of you who have been eligible from the frame airdrop, okay, as you know that abstract, okay, is actually quite hype right now, quite hot chain right now, under the layer 2. Okay, so I believe that you guys should be getting also abstract airdrop. So I think airdrop for abstract, I think could be very, very soon. You might want to do the 𝗀𝗃 task, 𝗀𝗃. Okay, and yeah, I think a lot of people are heavily farming on this. Okay, all right. So even I myself, I've been doing this once a week, bridging from 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀 to abstract and then abstract to 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀. So this actually gives a lot of traction. And this strategy always works very well because you know that there is a traction every once a week. So that means 4 times a week, 4 times a month. You're interacting 4 times a month. Okay, knowingly that is unique weeks, unique days. Okay, and knowingly that they know that you're active. Okay, so for having frame airdrop, you should be getting the abstract chain airdrop as well. The chances is quite high. Okay, so you might want to pay attention and you might want to continue to grind on the testnet, on the bridging from 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀 to abstract, abstract to 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀. Okay, and then next again, we can see coming in from the Sui ecosystem, also known as Bluefin. Okay, so Bluefin, I believe, is a perpetual, okay, like something like Drift protocol under Solana. Now, they have already dropped their tokens, okay, and you can start to claim this token, right? So current blue price is around 25 cents, but you can only claim half. The remaining, 25% on 11 Jan, and then 25% again on 11 Feb. So it is about 3 months process to claim the whole thing. Yeah, which I believe is quite fair. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Okay, so who is eligible? Solana EVM user, Jupiter Aerodrome, Wormhole. Okay, Sui users, Sui Land, NFT holders, 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the one, and I get to check. So later I'm going to check it out. Okay, so I'm going to check it out later on the airdrop eligibility. So yeah, I think all good to go. And then moving on next, we can see here coming in from ELYS again. ELYS, this is the final update for the airdrop checker. So you might want to check for those of you who have staked your atom. Okay, I think you should also qualify. Eligible wallets from 52,000 to 160,000. The rewards here will be minimum of 50 atom, will be equivalent to about 17.61 Eden, 10,000 giving about 30 Eden. So Eden can be staked for rewards to be all converted to ELYS vested over 3 months. Okay, oh boy. And then 372 ELYS at mainnet launch, with the rest distributed after 3 months based on contribution. Okay, so not really sure how this thing is going to work, because I think I will expect another dust again coming in from ELYS. So most of the Cosmos ecosystem are mostly word of dust, okay, especially right now, because most of it, what we are doing right now is like we are staking and hoping to get life-changing drops from Cosmos, but no, without putting any effort, without doing swaps, bridging, I highly doubt you're going to get any life-changing by just staking. Okay, staking alone is not enough. Okay, so that's why you can see Cosmos drop is a bit disappointing, right? And that's why we have to strategize as well, not only on Cosmos, but moving on other ecosystem as well, like Ethereum, Solana, and right now, which is Sui, right? And then last but not least, we can see here GRVT. Okay, their mainnet will be launching on the 29th of December. Okay, end of this month. And then make sure to complete KYC before then to be ready for upcoming launch and airdrop. Okay, so KYC also is another concern. So they know that you cannot able to CBIL or to cheat. Okay, unlike Hyperliquid, I don't think they have KYC. But right now with GRVT, I think it's going to be a concern. Okay, if you are farming like more than 4 wallets or 10 or 20, then it's going to be a headache right now, because you need to KYC. And then only you can trade. So that's going to be a huge setback. Okay, it's going to be a huge setback because it's a centralized exchange plus a decentralized exchange. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid ecosystem. So again, like I said, whether would I want to do it or not, it'll be another concern, because it requires you KYC. So for me, in order to trade this type of trading platform, I need to have a minimum 2 account. So if I'm going to KYC one account, then the next account, which ID I'm going to use. So that will be another take back again, right? So yeah, like for me, if I don't feel comfortable with it, I could have just move on, right? But again, some people want to pursue, so it's up to you, right? Like this Hyperliquid as well. So, but nonetheless, like I said, you cannot be farming everything. Okay, I miss Hyperliquid, okay, but I got Drift, I got Zeta Market. So give and take. So this kind of airdrop opportunities is everywhere, and it comes every single time. Okay, whether it's the bull or the bear market, okay, somehow projects will onboard their tasks for you to do, and then if you do it, you complete it, and then yeah, they reward you. All right, and then yeah, I think that's all I have for this week.